in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a participant from the playoffs last year, the Delaware Blue Hens. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Blue Hens have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will take the field first. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the give off the left side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Plucks it out of the air. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the one. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. He's got it on the right. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll sneak it. And he's able to follow his center and fall forward to pick up the first down. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. makes the grab on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. He lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Using the quick game. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Punt is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's awesome. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Strong. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They just keep firing. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Blue Hens are marching down the field. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Cantrell. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
That's caught. It's Strong.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Western Michigan rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two.
There he goes. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Beavers in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On target to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner goes down. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware.
You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Blue Hens will have it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones, and you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Beavers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's strong. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Tight end now in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. And he will score! Touchdown, Delaware!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Oh, they're after him. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Beavers will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Flying out to the left. The 20. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Bobcats. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Beavers will hustle to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Beavers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
Grab near the marker. It's Cantrell. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation of what play to dial up.
And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Quick step and go. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Beavers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looking for room, it's awesome. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turning it on! And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
To the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll run play action. Complete to the left. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Complete to the right. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 7 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
That's a good 1st down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Pulls it in. It's strong. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Just keeps slinging it. Got his man quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Tempo in overdrive. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for his man. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
And back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Blue Hens didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Delaware! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
They want to throw it. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Back open in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Got out of trouble and throws. And the missed connection on third down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far. Breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities. And
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through the defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right down the boulevard.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. The short hands, it's awesome. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Motion from the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Cantrell. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. It's caught. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, he makes the catch.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's strong. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's got it! Touchdown in the waiting moments, and we're a deuce away from the tie.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked. And here in the 4th quarter, they were trying to tie it, and they cannot. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games.